Jeffrey Epstein to Lawrence Krauss. The Women in the World Summit opens April 12th and runs through April 14th with a power packed agenda. Confidential agenda enclosed here. Full list of participants below. Enjoy. Let's do a Men of the World conference. Kevin Spacey, Bill Clinton, Al Franklin, and Woody Allen. Who the hell is Lawrence Krauss? Let's look him up. Ew. Canadian American theoretical physicist and cosmologist. So he's a nerd pervert. Celebrity atheist Lawrence Krauss accused of sexual misconduct, says BuzzFeed. Okay. Who else is on here? Oh, by the way, you can find this at jmail.world. It's all Epstein's files put into a Gmail format. Super easy to read. Who's next on the list here? We got a lot of Steve Bannons. Let's just go to the next page. I'm tired of looking at this one. I've already been here. What does this say? Thomas Jr. Landon Jr. Wait, Landon Thomas Jr. I read the first half of it last night. There are a few paragraphs on you. Throwback, Donald J. Trump partying around New York City in the 90s, etc. And then MW says you are airbrushed out of the DJT history while Barack sticks around. Barack. So they're either talking about Tom Barack, is who I think they're talking about, who is still one of Epstein's pals. Interesting. Let's see what else we get here. So yeah, it looks like Lawrence Krauss again, little nerd. So it's a reporter asking Dr. Krauss questions. You can pause and read that if you want. I haven't read this yet. I should. Our story is about several allegations of sexual misconduct dating from 2006 to 2016. Our reporting also goes into how the various institutions you have been affiliated with, for which you serve as have handled complaints and concerns about your behavior during this time. Our story is corroborated by emails. Yikes. Based on the reporting, this is what we plan to publish. Incident 1. November 2006, an event launched at the New Center for Inquiry in Washington, D.C. You met a volunteer, CFI DC. At the event, you asked for a business card. Later, you followed her as she was leaving and asked her if she was of age. Later, you emailed her to invite her to dinner. You planned to dine with her at a restaurant at the Washington, D.C. hotel where you stayed. You told her to come up to your room first because you needed to finish some work. That's exactly what Weinstein did. In your hotel room, you seemed in no rush to leave. You ordered a cheese plate, later champagne, You then made a comment about her eye makeup. You then lifted her by her arms and pushed her on the bed beneath you, forcibly kissed. She struggled. You said, when I was in college, I would never get a girl that looked like you. When you pulled out the condom, she got out from under you. She said, I have to go, and rushed out the room. And there's another incident, too, you can read. So these are all the incidents that Krauss pervert. Oh my God, 6 incidents? Holy cow. So then he says, oh, this is his draft. This is what he's going to tell them. So he sent this to Epstein, and he goes into this big diatribe here. His reasonings, false allegations, distorted. Oh my goodness. Golly, my fingers would hurt. Good God. Second draft. Good Lord. That looks like a man who's scared. So why does Epstein have these emails? Okay, this is making more sense. I found more emails. Jeffrey Epstein replies to our little pervert. He says, normally their strategy will be to take back your defense to the accusers and attack each one. If they find that you are right, they will leave out and only go with the conflicted. I think you should include short, concise cover letter that would, like, published in entirety. You can reference your attachment that you will put on your website that goes into more details, but in general, these are false. They are either investigated and found lacking or ignored, etc. Often they throw out the near publishing date merely to get you to answer. Okay. And then Lawrence says, thanks, I need to get this or something to them quickly. I do feel the need to respond to each of their claims. Otherwise, they would say I don't deny them. I will include a short preamble. I'm going to CO the letter to BuzzFeed lawyers in care of. I figured I will see whether the BuzzFeed story gets any traction at all or appears before putting it on my website or tweeting and Facebooking it. Let me know. Wow. So the pervert has perverts coming to him asking for help because this is in 2017. So this is after he was arrested the first time. He's already well known for, doing things with underage girls. And, that's what the public knew was just one. But I'm sure anybody who was there in the know knew that it was more than just one young lady.